I'd like to welcome everybody to the Week 4 HRO Sports Betting Podcast. Once again, coming off another successful week for us and moving on to Week 4 with a documented 12-2 in units. And we're going to try and move forward with that and keep those tickets cashing at the window. The USC minus 6.5 at Oregon State is the next game on the HRO Sports Betting Podcast that we're going to take a look at. I've hopped on that Trojan horse and I'm going to keep riding it. So for me, I definitely like USC minus 6.5. Oregon State, for me, just hasn't played the quality of opponent. I know they've got the record. They're good. I just don't see them slowing down USC. USC just brings way too much to the table, and there's no way USC's college football playoff hopes to rail at Oregon State. Just not going to happen. That's my point of view on it. T, what are you thinking?
So this is another one I'm with you. I've already bet this game, USC minus 5 when it opened. Thought that, although I think I like this Oregon State team, I think they're a solid team. To keep it within a touchdown, I think is a stretch, even at home. Yeah. Now, I'm sure the atmosphere is going to be good for them, bringing in USC, but I don't think they'll be able to score enough points.
Yeah.
Like,
this USC
is just a well-oiled machine offensively. Yeah. They can run the ball. They can move the ball through the air. They've got all the weapons you could possibly want. They've got a solid O-line. Caleb Williams right now is my Heisman favorite. Yeah. And then with Oregon State, they're giving up about 26 points per game so far on the year. They just gave up.
Only going up.
They gave up 28 points to Montana State in a 40-point win, but you still gave up 28 to Montana State.
And they ain't scoring 68 on USC. I got news for you.
They're definitely. I mean, Oregon State's gonna. If they want to be in this game, they have to take care of the football.
Yeah.
I mean, you turn the ball over, you aren't gonna have the possessions to keep up. I made this game just under 10. So when it opened at 5, I jumped it. Yeah. Just, again, I'm going to keep going back to the well. And
I agree.
Until I lose. These numbers with the Trojans, it's just too low. And the total at 71. I mean, we'll see what Oregon State can do. Because, again, USC has given up some yards this year. But it's okay if you give up. I mean, nobody's been able. The only team that's been able to stop the USC offense has been the USC offense, and that's with penalties.
Getting behind the chains. I agree wholeheartedly.
They handled Fresno, and Fresno had some injuries, but they didn't even really hit the deep ball because Fresno played like too deep most of that game.
Yep.
And they still put up 45.
Yeah. USC's good until USC shows me something that they aren't worthy of where I have them ranked, which is in the top 5 in the nation right now. And that's a complete difference. Now, there's something, I think I started off USC was, in my top 25. I want to say I had them as low as like 22 to start the year. They had to prove something to me. They have, and you got to make adjustments in this, and I've adjusted. You can win some money on USC. So once again, we've got a play on USC minus 5. We know that line's going the other way. We got it early. I hope you did too.
It's going to keep moving.
Yeah, it's going to keep moving. Get that number before it gets over 7.5.
I'd still take it.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, I made that game close to 10. Yeah. And at some point, is anybody going to slow down this USC team until they would play maybe a Utah? Yeah. I mean, the only defense that I've seen in the Pac-12 that I think can. I mean, Washington is solid, but they don't play Washington in the regular season, I don't believe.
Yeah.
They don't play Oregon, so that Utah game. But with Oregon State, solid middle of the road Pac-12 team. They're not USC.
Yeah,